Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another week of the Weekly Brief with Kenny Simpson, brought to you by the Simpson team here at C2 Financial. This week, I wanted to talk about GDP. Well, if you don't know what that means, you're going to know what it means this week. That is obviously the GDP is how our economy is doing as a whole nationally. So everybody is really focused on this month's GDP. The last quarter, quarter two, is because the first quarter was negative 0.6. This one's supposed to be negative point in the two twos. That means we have technically entered a recession. That is coming out the 28th. Also, Jerome Powell and the Feds meet again this week to talk about another rate hike. We're expecting 75 basis points to 100 basis points. I don't know if the market's built it in. I don't know if we'll have volatility, but I would expect some volatility, especially with the GDP numbers coming out. Possibly we can announce we are technically in a recession, and then also with a rate hike, it's going to be very interesting. But the overall real estate market, to wrap up this week, is kind of the same old, same old. Rates have been kind of steady, the 30-year ARMs and things like that. A little bit of tick down here and there, kind of goes up and down. But the overall consensus of the market is more inventory, more price reductions, more buyers. We've noticed now buyers are backing out of deals. They're getting cold feet. We also heard this week that the big Wall Street buyers are kind of backing off. Although they're backing off from buying, they are starting to raise more capital. They are starting to team up. And they say, to quote, we're getting ready for something big. What that big is, we don't know. We'll find out. But my guess is everybody is waiting to wait and see what happens with these overall numbers, with the GDP, with the Feds, the overall market, and obviously with the real estate market. It's clearly becoming a buyer's market. So if you've been, out of the market with rates, with overpriced stuff, the rates still aren't down, but this is the opportunity to get in and get a good deal and refinance out later. Again, thanks for watching this week's brief. We will see you next week. Hope you guys have a great week.